Coach's Corner with Jeff Brohm has been brought to you by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. By Interventional Pain Specialist. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Enjoy life and stop living with pain. By the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to move over for emergency vehicles. By Kentucky Legend Hams. One legend folks can rely on. By the Medical Center, the official healthcare partner of the Hilltopper IMG Sports Network. By Pizza Hut, the flavor of now. By South Central Bank, home of the official debit card of WKU Athletics. By Taco Bell, because sometimes you gotta live Moss. By UPS, from figuring it out to getting it done, UPS can help. More information at solvers.ups.com. By US Bank, all of us serving you at US Bank. And by WKONA, the official team physicians of WKU Athletics.
Welcome to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. We have a special show today. First up is Coach Holt. Okay, Coach Holt, it's good to have you here, and let's talk a little bit about your philosophy.
Well, I'm going to tell you a little bit about our philosophy here today. Defense nowadays, it's hard to be good on defense with all these high-powered offenses like ourselves and people going fast and all these great athletes and good quarterbacks and receivers. But there's a couple principles that we really adhere to here at Western Kentucky, and it's really part of our philosophy and our mantra. And we teach our kids a couple principles our first day when they arrive here on campus. Number one is we want to eliminate the big play. Okay, number two, we want to stop the run, and last, and maybe more importantly, is we want to create turnovers. So in all of our schemes and when we meet as a defense, we want to create fronts and coverages that address these three principles. So eliminating the big play in our mind is really keeping the ball inside and in front of us, whether it's a run or a pass play. And we really feel that being a cover three team, meaning 3 deep, 4 underneath, is very simple, but best adheres to that number one principle, is eliminating the big play. I've drawn up a defense right here, and if you look at the board here, I know not a great diagram of it, but if you look at it, we have a right corner here, and he plays a deep third of his responsibility. Okay, basically from the hash mark to the sideline, he has anything deep. Our middle field safety, in this case our free safety, has anything in the middle of the field between the hash marks. And the hash marks are those little train tracks you see on the green grass out at the stadium. And what we tell our free safety, our middle safety, is no seam routes or no post routes. He has to eliminate everything in the middle third and staying on top and in front of any of those threats. And then the other corner on the left side to our left is the other deep third. So we have 3 deep contours with our right corner, our middle field safety, and our left corner. And in that philosophy, we want to keep the ball inside of us and in front of us. And if anything gets behind our linebackers and our defensive line, we need to tackle that ball carrier and be able to play another down.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
People ship all kinds of things.
But what if that thing is a few 100,000 doses of flu vaccine?
That need to be kept at 41 degrees.
While being shipped to a country where it's 90 degrees. In the shade.
Sound hard? Yeah.
Does that mean people in Laos shouldn't get their vaccine?
We didn't think so.
From figuring it out to getting it done.
We're here to help.
I like that Passport's right here in Kentucky. That's why I choose Passport.
We choose Passport because there's no cost to us. I choose Passport because they helped my mom get the care she needed.
We choose Passport because of her.
Why will you choose Passport? Call 1-800-578-0603 and choose Passport, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart. Passport Health Plan. We take the time to care.
One of the best parts about actually having an event at the WKU Augustine Alumni Center is the staff that you get to work with.
The staff is very accommodative, very helpful and friendly, make sure that we have everything that we need.
The WKU conferencing staff is just wonderful to work with and so accommodating.
I would definitely recommend the Nicely Center. It's just a great place to hold meetings, to supply the needs that the companies and businesses around this area need.
We could not more highly recommend this location and the conferencing and catering system to meet all of your needs.
South Central Bank is a locally owned bank that cares about you and our community too.
Working with South Central Bank has been a great experience for us because they are a locally owned bank.
They have been very responsive to what we need. I see the people that I know from the bank out in the community. They come to our business, we come to theirs.
So they understand our business and our needs.
They have been very good and tried hard to keep our business.
South Central Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help. Member FDIC.
Bowling Green Country Club is one of Kentucky's oldest and most respected private clubs. Our active and vibrant membership has helped establish our heritage and tradition since 1913. Banquet facilities, pool, tennis courts, pro shop, traditional golf course, and recently remodeled clubhouse are services available to our members. We offer full, social, junior, senior, out-of-county, and corporate memberships to create a well-diversified, family-oriented environment. We welcome you to become a member of our family and make Bowling Green Country Club your home away from home.
This week's injury update is brought to you by WKONA. They want you to know where to go. Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Now we have two players, Anthony Davis and Nick Newton. Man, it's good to have you here, Anthony. It's good to have you, Newton. Man, it's a pleasure to be here, especially your senior year. How's it been so far?
It's been pretty good. Got acclimated very quickly to the environment, and team's doing well, so I really don't have any complaints.
You know, especially coming from Indiana, was it a big shock coming from Indiana?
It was definitely a transition, but with the coaches and players, you know, they accepted me with open arms and showed me around the community and definitely helped me with the playbook and things like that. So it didn't make it too hard. And
you know, the transition, you had 20,000 here, but at Indiana it was like 46,000 students.
Yeah, it's a big school, so it's a lot going on, but I mean, at the end of the day, in terms of football, it's all the same. You know, offenses may be different, but you're still trying to score. Defenses are still trying to stop offenses, so it's not too different.
And Newton, you're coming from Florida, and how's been the biggest transition coming here?
Well, being from Florida, you know, we have a cold winter day. It's probably like 65 degrees during the day, and here a little bit last year it got really, really cold, and we got off some school. I've never seen snow before, so I came here and saw snow for the first time. But yeah, it's been a huge difference, huge transition.
And you're talking about huge against Vandy, man. You came big time against that 2-point conversion to kind of help us win the game against Vandy, 14-12.
Yeah, coming from my last school, Presbyterian, it was you know, like 1,100 kids, and we're playing in front of, you know, maybe 1,000 people, not even. And then I come into that Vandy game with I think they had 30,000. I just coming out of the locker room, you see all those people. It was kind of just like I just never seen that before, you know. So it was awesome playing in front of those people. And then every week we've been playing in front of, you know, 20,000 people.
Well, amazing, Anthony. I mean, coming to an offense, I mean, you're definitely gonna get the ball with Brandon Doughty and that backfield. There's so many weapons that they have. How did you able to fit in there?
Well, I just trust the coaching. I feel like, you know, they're going to get you in a spot where you can excel. You know, they know your skill set and they know the scheme. So you just trust the coaches and learn the plays and always be ready, you know, because you never know when the ball's going to come your way. You just got to be ready to catch it or run with it or whatever they're asking you to do that particular play.
And then when Leon Allen went down, you had to play a bigger role, especially at the running back spot.
Yeah, and that's just a tough situation because, you know, you put so much into it. You feel for guys like that when it just, you know, a moment changes. One moment just changes your future or you know, the next 3 months of your life. So I mean, in situations like that, you just, like I said, you just always have to be ready. People go down. That's the nature of the game, and you just have to always be ready to fill someone's spot or do what's asked of you, whether it's more or less. So you just stay ready and be confident and trust your coaching.
And in Newton, I mean, you have an opportunity to play at Presbyterian now. You come in here at WKU. You talked about it earlier, from 1,100 students to now 20,000 students at WKU.
Yeah, walking around campus at Presbyterian, you see the same faces every day. Everybody knows your name. Everybody knows where you're from. Here, you see new people every day. It's kind of like it was a shock when I first got here, but I like it. It has been a big transition, all these people, but I think it was for the better. And
especially defense. We had Coach Holt playing under Coach Holt. How was the intensity playing for him?
He's in a really intense coach. Every day in the mornings, 6 o'clock meetings, he's always in there fired up. He has those 3 big philosophies he talked about. And he's always harping on those no matter what time of the day is. He's always jacked up and ready to go, and it kind of gets the players jacked up and ready to practice and motivated and ready to play.
And how was the transition, Anthony? Now you're playing with Coach Brohm. What type of coach is he, and especially around the locker room?
He's pretty relaxed. I mean, I like him. He definitely will walk up and talk to you. And being personable with your head coach is something you always look forward to, and not being too distant. I mean, you're always around your position coach, so there's a relationship there. But I like him. He definitely takes care of us, gets us in good positions. And, I mean, as long as you're working hard, he's going to see that, and everything's going to be all right.
And your transition is a little different because at Indiana, you was an undergrad student, but now you came here as a graduate student. Talk a little bit about that.
Yeah, that's a little new for me. So I'm in an organizational leadership program, which I like. Most of my classes are online, though, so that's a little different, not walking around on campus or being in a physical classroom. So I had to kind of discipline myself a little more, but I've gotten used to it, and it hasn't been too difficult.
Yeah. And working here and being around this atmosphere, Newton, I mean, got an opportunity to do really well this season, get a chance to go to a bowl game.
Yeah, I've never been to a bowl game, never been to a conference championship, but I think that all started, the whole mindset was the beginning of winter. After our season, we started workouts. And every day we broke it down on conference champs, and every day through the summer. So I think it was like a mindset instilled into our heads that we're going to go out and do it this year, and we've proven that it works this year so far.
And Anthony, especially in this offense, how great a shape you need to be and how fast you guys go. Did you guys have that tempo in Indiana?
Yeah, we had a tempo offense, so I've kind of been conditioned, which actually worked out well for me to come here and be able to run and execute plays at the pace that we do. So, I mean, I was definitely prepared, and it's just a fortunate situation for me, I guess.
And especially being here, and I know you had other opportunities. What made you choose WKU?
For the most part, the people. The opportunity was great, and I saw that. But when you go on these visits or you talk to people, there's an impression that you get. And for here, everybody seemed caring. I know there's some people in the community, such as yourself, are still here. They come back, and that's the difference. There's other places some people can't wait to get out, and everybody just seemed real genuine, and I felt comfortable here.
And Newton, what made you stay here decide to come here at WKU?
I knew I wanted to play a little bigger, and I knew some teammates from my hometown, Clearwater, Florida, that were here, Tyler Higbee and Brandon Lesson, and they kind of put my foot in the door to get a talk with the coaches and stuff, and I came up here to visit, and I loved it ever since I came on that one visit.
This WKU Football Legends feature is being brought to you by Kentucky legend Ham. One legend folks can rely on. From 1995 through 98, one of college football's greatest option quarterbacks dazzled the Hilltopper faithful and drove opponents delirious with his amazing running and playmaking skills. Willie Taggart was the perfect engine for Coach Jack Harbaugh's option-based offense, as the Hilltoppers won 24 games over his final 3 years as starting quarterback. He not only finished his career as Hilltoppers' all-time leading rusher, but left the Hill as college football's all-time leading rusher from the quarterback position. Taggart returned to Bowling Green as head coach in 2010 to inherit a very young FBS football program. His recruiting ability and tenacious competitive nature added to a group of young players that turned the football program's fortunes around in his 3 years as head coach here at WKU. This WKU Football Legends feature is brought to you by Kentucky legend Ham. One legend folks can rely on.
With Pizza Hut's $6.99 any deal, I can get a meat lovers and they can get all the fresh vegetables they want. No more compromise.
Bring home the flavor with America's no compromise pizza deal. Get any 2 medium pizzas with any quality toppings, any crust, any specialty, just $6.99 each. Only at Pizza Hut.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
Hi, I'm Betty Thompson. A healthy digestive system can help you maintain a healthy weight and make you feel more energized. A great way to get your digestive system in balance is by eating a cup of delicious, flavorful yogurt every day. Mixed with fruit, nuts, or cereal, it makes for a wholesome, nutritious breakfast or a tasty midday snack. It's low in fat, low in sugar, rich in potassium, calcium, and vitamin D. For recipes or more information on healthy dairy products, visit our website.
For your orthopedic needs, contact the caring physicians at WKONA at 270-782-7800.
Bowling Green Country Club is one of Kentucky's oldest and most respected private clubs. Our active and vibrant membership has helped establish our heritage and tradition since 1913. Banquet facilities, pool, tennis courts, pro shop, traditional golf course, and recently remodeled clubhouse are services available to our members. We offer full, social, junior, senior, out-of-county, and corporate memberships to create a well-diversified, family-oriented environment. We welcome you to become a member of our family and make Bowling Green Country Club your home away from home.
Hey Big Red, thanks for coming to my IGA tailgate. I always wanted to know what it was like to tailgate on the hill, and this is the only time I could do it. Our fans sure are lucky that they get to tailgate and compete in the IGA Tailgater of the Game promotion. I wish I could win because you know how much I like to win, but someone has to coach. So Hilltopper fans, I challenge you to become the IGA Tailgater of the Game. And be sure to get all your tailgating essentials at your local IGA, the official grocer of WKU Athletics. Go Tops!
There's only one way to get a gold PS4. And that is not it. Grab a Quesarito or Volcano Quesarito Big Box for your chance to win a limited edition gold PS4 bundle only at Taco Bell.
Welcome to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Now to the feature with Brandon Doughty.
Brandon Doughty, quarterback, 6-year, old man, senior, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Growing up, I used to watch Dan Marino. Every time I was in the backyard, I was Dan Marino. So that was kind of cool. And now, as I grew a little bit older and got into high school, I watched a lot of Tom Brady. That guy's a role model to me. The way he plays the game, the way he plays the sport. I think there's nothing like him. Trying to emulate Tom Brady as much as I can. I wear his jersey number and stuff. So, you know, that guy's an inspiration to me for sure. Well, I wasn't really highly recruited out of high school, so I chose to come to WKU because, you know, I like the campus, I like the atmosphere, I like that, you know, it was a small school, it was kind of all on campus. Thought that was kind of cool. The other offers that I had coming out of high school, they were kind of commuter schools, and that's what kind of made Western a little bit different. I wanted to get away from home, I wanted to become my own man. But it's been a heck of a journey, and you know, I've been just living in the moment for sure. The football program has evolved tremendously since I came here. You know, when I first came to Western, we would play teams like Alabama and LSU, and everyone around us would be like, damn, we're about to lose this game, and it's not going to be even close. But now the evolution of the game, we went to LSU, we were expected to win that game by the Bowling Green community. And that's just in 6 years that our program has gained so much you know, respect and has evolved in a way like, you know, I can't really describe. So you know, I'm just glad I was here for the run. I remember we were 0-12, and we were 2-10, and then we just kind of started steamrolling there. Coach Taggart did an amazing job, you know, trying to evolve this program, and then, you know, Coach Petrino came in, and then Coach Brohm came in. So it's been a pretty cool evolution to this program for sure. I think my relationship with Coach Brohm is a little bit different because, you know, Coach Brohm actually played the sport. He's actually the first coach I've had that's been my position coach that's played at a high level. So, you know, he understands that plays are not going to work out perfectly. You know, the way you script it up isn't going to be how it rolls out. So you're going to have to make adjustments, and that's just the game. So, you know, I think me and Coach Brohm have a pretty good relationship. We talk about anything. So I think that what makes Coach Brohm special is that, you know, he's got an open door policy, and he truly means it. So I've been blessed to have him in my life, and so I'm going to miss him when I'm gone for sure. Well, the Bahamas Bowl, it was cool. It was unlike any other place I've ever been. I've never been to Atlantis before, and you know, all the festivities and all the trouble you can get into down there is naming. So, but you know, my best memory of it is that, you know, we really we built a lot of camaraderie. You know, we still talk about it to this day. That, man, we went to a different country together, us as a unit, and really bonded in that way. And you know, so it was really cool to see our team, you know, come back and win a game. So that was for sure. That was kind of cool. I'm pretty relaxed game day. I like to sit back, relax. You know, I hang out with my fiance sometimes. We FaceTime, we Skype. So you know, she just kind of relaxes me. So it's kind of cool. But you know, I just relax. I go over my game plan over and over again a little bit the night before. Then that same day, I kind of go over it again and trying to understand what we're doing. I think that's important. Understand what they're trying to do to you and what we're trying to do to them. Me and Nelson Fishback, his backup quarterback, we talk about it and we really examine it. So he's like another person I could talk to and lean on my shoulder for sure. We came in here and we had a really rough game against La Tech last year, 2014. We didn't play well. Offensively, we didn't play well, and we didn't help the defense out at all. So to have those guys come in here and beat those guys, that was the most comforting win for me personally, because I played so bad in the 2014 game. To come in 2015 and play pretty well and get a victory over those guys was something that meant a lot to me. There's no other receivers like Jared Dangerfield and Taylor Taylor. Those guys are unbelievable. Those guys make me look good. I don't know where I would be without those guys. Those guys are very special football players, but they're very special people too. So those are people that will be, you know, at my wedding and people that I truly respect. So you know, having guys like that, it just makes my job a lot easier and helps me become the quarterback that I am now. Go Tops, baby.
As the presenting sponsor of Hilltoppers with Heart, Passport Health Plan is proud to serve Western Kentucky University and Hilltopper fans across the state with all their health care provider needs.
Bluegrass Cellular's faster data speeds and more complete coverage keep you connected to your community, no matter where life takes you. Whether you're exploring your own backyard or forging new paths across the country. Talk better, text better, play better, and share better. Here, there, and everywhere. Bluegrass Cellular, your community expanded.
All workplace offices can be stressful, some more than others. So you can imagine, if this was your office, you'd want people to slow down and move over. Everyday emergency professionals put their lives on the line just by showing up for work. When you see a service vehicle or a car in distress, slow down and move over. In Kentucky, it's the law.
Football season is right around the corner.
Great catch. I love how you do it.
And Time Warner Cable Sports Pass has you covered with all the football you can handle. With NFL Redzone from NFL Network, enjoy every touchdown from every game Sunday afternoons, all on one channel. Plus, watch all 16 live Thursday night football games on NFL Network. Upgrade to Sports Pass for only $8.99 more per month. Call 1-844-519-3773. Time Warner Cable.
I like that Passport's right here in Kentucky. That's why I choose Passport.
We choose Passport because there's no cost to us.
I choose Passport because they helped my mom get the care she needed.
We choose Passport because of her.
Why will you choose Passport? Call 1-800-578-0603 and choose Passport, a proud sponsor of WKU's Hilltoppers with Heart. Passport Health Plan. We take the time to care.
Being a new father is absolutely fantastic. You know, as a new parent, one of the greatest joys you have is holding your child, and I couldn't stop a burning sensation like in the right side of my shoulder. The thing that I most appreciate about having gone to IPS is being able to use my hands without having numbness. To experience the relief from pain, I would do it 1,000 times.
Interventional pain specialists. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional.
Bowling Green Country Club is one of Kentucky's oldest and most respected private clubs. Our active and vibrant membership has helped establish our heritage and tradition since 1913. Banquet facilities, pool, tennis courts, pro shop, traditional golf course, and recently remodeled clubhouse are services available to our members. We offer full, social, junior, senior, out-of-county, and corporate memberships to create a well-diversified, family-oriented environment. We welcome you to become a member of our family and make Bowling Green Country Club your home away from home.
Welcome back to the Coach's Corner, presented by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. Make sure you tune in next week on the Coach's Corner with Coach Brohm.
Coach's Corner with Jeff Brohm has been brought to you by Bluegrass Cellular, the official wireless sponsor of WKU Athletics. By Interventional Pain Specialist. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. Enjoy life and stop living with pain. By the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety, reminding you to move over for emergency vehicles. By Kentucky Legend Hams. One legend folks can rely on. By the Medical Center, the official healthcare partner of the Hilltopper IMG Sports Network. By Pizza Hut, the flavor of now. By South Central Bank, home of the official debit card of WKU Athletics. By Taco Bell, because sometimes you gotta live Moss. By UPS, from figuring it out to getting it done, UPS can help. More information at solvers.ups.com. By US Bank, all of us serving you at US Bank. And by WKONA, the official team physicians of WKU Athletics.